know. It's like you always reappear in my life.
I have been a staple to the New York scene since I showed up.
In my life?
I think so, yeah. I went on tour.
Yeah.
When I was 18 or 19.
Yeah, I know. I remember that well. And ever since, like in the weirdest places, we crossed paths.
You were actually playing upstairs at Pass Out Records.
I was.
When we had our first band practice.
For Abomination.
For Abomination.
Oh, I remember. I played solo.
You guys hug. That's cute.
Oh, I know this kid. This kid.
I
know.
That's why I got him on.
It's
Come
so
on.
wild, right? I know. Oh.
Hey, Elda's here.
Yay.
Hey, Elder.
So, Abomination, you know, I've heard the word before, and I knew someone that wanted to call an album that, and it's like, are there many of them? Because it's a word that I know was popular during the first round of Obama, which is when we were on tour. Do you remember?
I do.
We were going through the South, and it was right before the election.
It was right the week or two before the election.
Yeah, I remember 7-Eleven had cooks, Obama and the other guy. And yeah, they did it again this time.
Pitt Romney, right?
No, that was this time.
that was this
The
time.
last time. Then I remember going in some gas station, and it was all set up with stuff like all these Obama things, and then all Jesus things. Like, you know, like next to each other. I know. Like South Carolina.
I remember breaking down the feelings.
Yeah, we were just talking about this. She was playing at the first rehearsal downstairs.
But he wasn't in the band yet.
Yeah, no,
Why doesn't know?
I am. I play. Why do you?
No, because I met someone and she's a vocalist. I'm sorry, this is really.
That's okay.
random.
Who are you?
This is
Who are you?
Elder, welcome to the
Elder.
show.
Thanks for coming, Elder. The Elder. Are you the Elder?
Elder
He's
came.
the youngest elder,
We
actually.
That's
originally
nice.
had a different drummer named Trevor, and
Elder, Trevor.
Trevor could not stop doing drugs, so he stopped living in the city. He couldn't afford to live in the city, and then he couldn't show up to sing. So a week before a show, I hadn't heard from the guy in 3 weeks. Elder had his drum set at my house, was playing in the band with my roommate, and I was like, hey, can you learn these songs in one practice and do a show at Trash Bar?
And he did.
He did it. So he's been in the band ever since.
Yay for Elder. And introduce yourself.
I'm
Ellie. Ellie, Elder, and say your name. Say your name.
I am Dave Perry.
Yeah.
Dave Perry.
I know. Dave Perry.
It's a concept.
Yeah. So, how long have you been together besides Pass Out Records?
Going to be
That was
together.
a couple years ago.
We've been together a little over 4.5 years now.
That was 4.5 years ago.
Right, and
Something.
we're about to finally come out with our first record.
Good for you.
But we haven't spent a dime on it. It's a pure DIY record. It's heart and soul. We're gonna give it away once it comes out for a good week or so, free downloads. Then the CDs are gonna be like $5.